Threads. The child looked at the loom pulling the bright colors and dove his hand deeper into the box to pull out another colorful thread. Another color meshed prettily together with another, but after a great many had been woven, the weaver pulled down another box. The child looked over his shoulder, eagerly anticipating a new color. As he caught sight of the new thread, his face scrunched up in disappointment. He went back to choose another rainbow thread, but the weaver put his hand on the child's. No, now I must weave from this box. The child squalled in disapproval and confusion, but despite the child's protest, the weaver gently added the dark tones of gray and black. Then he reached for another box smaller than the others. The child ignored the box, refusing even to look up. The weaver let out a gentle sigh, and with a quick motion added a single thread from this small box. Again his hand went back to the various colors. "Come look, child," his voice gently called. "No," the child whimpered, "for you have ruined it. Get rid of that ugly black." Taking no heed to the child's thoughtless blasts, the weaver continued to weave, mostly from the color, but then and again adding in lines and strips of dark, and every so often with tender touch he added a thread from the small box. The shuttle flew, the loom clattered under the weaver's guiding eye and loving hand. Almost near the end he put aside all of the other boxes and wove in much from that unknown box. With a final clatter, he slowed the loom to a stop. "Dry your tears, my child, and come and see my masterpiece." The child came to stand by the weaver's side. His eyes danced as he gazed at the beginning collage of colors, but as the weaver carefully unfolded it, the child's eyes widened. Now among those dark threads, these colors seemed to glow, like jewels in the darkness of a mind. It was opened more, entwined among the dark. Small, thin strands of gold and silver radiated. At last, silver and gold twisted and turned around each other, undiluted by any other color. The child traced those threads with his finger, and then looked up in wonder. The weaver rested his hands on the child's shoulders. The colors would not be so bright without the dark, and the most precious threads could never come until the darkest ones had been woven. A smile began to form, and the child whispered in awe, "You knew. You knew what was best all along." All things work together for good, to them that love God, to them that are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. He hath made everything beautiful in his times. Ecclesiastes 3:11.